Oof.
So he'll turn a corner like fucking Sonic, and then you're dead before you even realize that he's there, and then he keeps running and kills the rest of your team. His psychological background is really wholesome, though. So I like that. It's like described. No, he's described by the Six, the leader of Rainbow, as like a guy who will bring up a lot of like he's super smart, but he's also like very smart in a large variety of topics, and he'll in conversation will bring up stuff with Six, and then Six realizes that he always tucks in there mentions of every other teammate. Like wondering, oh, I wonder if so-and-so got, the birthday present I sent them, or, oh, so-and-so will like this documentary I was watching last night. And then he's like, oh, it's because he actually thinks that this team is a family. So I'm like, that's wholesome. That's wholesome. Despite him being a very meme character that kills people at the speed of sound with, proper 12 gauge. Other than that, he's a very wholesome character.
Hey, he goes with the 12 gauge to show mercy. Doesn't want you accidentally living.
Yeah. So, let's get this shit rolling, shall we? Before whatever energy I have begins to die. And the right tango. Yeah. So, Fred wasn't here last time, so he's excluded from this questioning. The rest of you, what happened last time? Good start. I like that, yeah.
My brain just, stopped working at that moment.
I mean, it was Wise's quest, so why doesn't Wise do it?
Yeah, let's just turn the tables. Mm-hmm. Oh, how the tables turn, or how the turntables.
Traitor. Absolute traitor.
This is true. That doesn't stop your position, though. So, what happened last time, Kirsty?
Give me 2 seconds, there's somebody in my room.
Oh, awkward.
Off you go. Off you go.
Alright, 2 seconds.
I just love hearing just off you go. Oh my god.
2 seconds.
Yeah, no, she's gone. So we killed a Bramble Soul.
You're a bad story, so you just jump right to the end. You don't even leave. You just get right to it. It's like Barrett giving a mission report right now. Jeez.
Yeah,
okay, fine.
Actually, no, Barrett gives very good detail.
Okay.
Thank you for the Jonas Brothers center table thing there. Thank you.
Alright, so from what I remember, I got a request from the envoy to deliver a Bramble Soul. I don't know why, and I don't particularly think
the heart of a Bramble Soul, not
the heart of a Bramble Soul. Yeah,
the whole thing. That would be a much different and harder task then.
That would be, yeah. Like holy crap. So it was the heart of a Bramble Soul. So we all just thought, yeah, okay, let's go. Stopped by. We had to sort of find out what it was first. So I remember me and Amenius went off to the library, and then the rest. Oh, who did he talk to?
Russian went to talk to Nimble, and the rest of us
Russian
went to
for some merch.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsored by Razer.
Yes. So we found out. Oh, actually, where's my books? I've got it written down.
That would be good to have.
That would be good to have, wouldn't it?
It's a useful tool.
That's like buying the textbook to a class when you thought you didn't need it. And now it's the final and you have a C-. And now you decide to buy the textbook.
Buy for reference.
The final isn't done yet. The final isn't done yet.
And that's when you get tactical cheating.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's what you fucking textbook.
But yes, anyway, so we found out it's like a type of botched revival.
Yes.
So I've got it fucking flies highlighted, so I'm assuming that was important at the time.
I mean,
that
yes,
is important.
It does indeed fucking fly, yes.
Yeah.
Amongst other things.
Yeah, so that was sort of like, so that was sort of the first book. This is the library, and then the second book I've got written down, it was like an account by Asher Vailmont.
Asher Vailmont, yes.
Yeah, who was a adventurer. So I've got like it shoots lightning, noxious gas, all that kind of thing. you have to weaken it, I think, before you can actually take the heart out, or is that no? That's when you're trying to free it. Yeah, so you can either free the spirit or you can just flat out kill it.
Yep.
I'm trying to make heads or
We
tails.
know which one you guys did as proper adventurers.
Oh yeah, we just flat out killed it.
Also, if you free it, the heart goes away, and that's sort of
Yeah, and
Give us
so I am not living for that.
That would have been so fucking funny if I let you guys do it, and then be like, now there's no Bramble Soul for hundreds of miles.
We just show up and it's like, yeah, we accidentally set the soul free, and they're like, son of a bitch.
That's when you get Captain Price, Call of Duty style. I should say I will get him next time.
No, I would literally just like kill an animal, steal its heart, wrap it in like thorns or something, and be like, here you go.
Yeah, they'll definitely buy that.
I should say I will get him next time.
Yeah, so we sort of found out that we went off to what's her face?
Yeah, what's her face? Yeah, good old what's her face.
Yeah, good old what's her face. I want to say Lena. No, what was it? Barrett's cousin.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lena.
Oh, Lena.
Lena. Oh, that is Lena. Okay. Yeah, I went up to her to sort of see if she knew if there's any in like the area. She had reports of like sort of stuff that could have maybe matched it, like out in the woods. And it was about 2 days out, so we sort of went out that way. Stopped by the bugbears bit. Spoke to the shaman, and he did some weird contact the ancestors thing.
Hey, so it's weird to you guys. It's well within his culture to do it. It's pretty normal.
Yeah, okay.
Don't judge.
Oh well, it freaked me out. Okay, well, freaked Wise out at the very least.
Ironic considering you're the tiefling.
I know. Yeah. So he did that. Sort of said that it was sort of coming their way, so he'd rather we took care of it. Sort of gave us a bit of direction, and then we had a little heart to heart, you'd say, about the visiony thing that happened to us.
Yeah. You guys sort of talked about what's up with your old selves. I think the biggest one was that Arminius is now probably put on some sort of watch list by Roshin, but hey, that's neither here nor there.
That was going to happen regardless.
Yeah,
that was going to happen regardless, but I'm happy it got put out of the way now.
Definitely. That was fun.
What was the content of that? I think that's probably one of the more important bits that... Obviously, Tandem wasn't there, but, I think still, nonetheless, Fred should be given, like, some spark notes about, like, what happened.
Yeah,
I like the hesitation when I put in that request. That's good. To a degree.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, what did you guys talk about?
Well, from what I remember, apparently a fairy wants Yaddick Comenius.
Yeah. Fun times, that.
Yeah, so is your Patreon was talking to you, and then it was sort of said mine. I could feel the disapproval.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I can't help it, man. I had no control over this.
We talk about how you guys had a fun chat around the campfire.
Yeah.
And now Roshin had the need to line his door with salt.
Because we're all heretical bastards.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Varric's clean, more or less.
Clean, so you say I'm dirty?
I'm saying you're definitely dirty with evil magic. Yes, I do dare say that. Okay, it's not evil.
That we know
okay, maybe
of.
a little bit. It's fell. It's not evil, it's fell.
A lot of
you
people
can take your interpretations. You can take your interpretation. Well, in Drift Weaver's Bay, there actually is a bit of a difference.
Oh, yes.
Considering how they are willing to work with heretics in this town. But we'll talk about that later.
I'm not evil.
So, you talked some stuff. You guys went and got to the Bramble Soul. And you could only fight it in the darkness. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because it's only active at night.
Yeah. I
Sounds
remember,
pretty fun.
I think I remember running around half the time just thinking I was going to die. I've never gotten that close to, like, throwing a death roll before in my life, and I did not like that.
Except for when Abigail had a knife to your throat. Or not Abigail, excuse me, hello. The dragonfly had a knife to your throat.
Maybe someday.
No,
It's
please.
because Amelia, Abigail, yeah.
Amelia, Abigail.
Same person.
Yeah, that was, well, the second time I got
Yeah,
first time, that
totally
was-
same person. One is a bubbly person by nature, one is a bubbly person by a sociopathic mask. Totally the same thing though, right? Which one am I talking about?
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, but you guys put away, you properly sorted the Bramble Soul, with Roshan being the one to deal a number of crits on it, I think 2 in a row within the first bout of combat, and then being the one to yank out its heart at the very end. As you guys are on your, I would say, last legs. You guys have at least half of your legs left, so not your last ones. And then we ended session there, and you guys just went back to town. Quick and clean.
Yeah, definitely.
Simple and clean. Utada Hikaru. Kingdom Hearts. Simple and clean.
Yeah. Actually, did we talk, the second night, did we talk about anything else other than Sandra getting her holes or anything? I feel like there was...
You did talk about... There were a lot of dick jokes dropped right before you, the night before the Bramble Soul. Including drawing cards, in which it was revealed that Sandra is in, by Aminius' own dictation, in desperate need of a lay. Shut the fuck up.
You were the one that said it.
There are words that have other words in them. That doesn't mean that those first words are the second words. Ha, penis. Moving on. Fucking twats.
Pass.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah, didn't,
Gosh.
Varric had that little thing where he shot off his gun in the woods.
Yeah,
and, like,
Varric
had
had a episode in the woods by
Mm.
himself. Yeah. And you guys never got the full extent or info on what that was about.
Yeah.
He'll be
Poor
fine.
Varric. Always having episodes.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, because he was also refusing to share what happened to him in the temple as well, wasn't he? So...
Indeed.
He's got a touch of the old fairy felt.
Well, apparently we're guarding a club, so... Maybe.
It's fine. It's...
So, like, True God to Fell God, it goes like Roshan, Varric kind of tied, then Abigail, who's very much a gray line, and then the rest of us. Actually, probably Tandem, and then the rest of us, because Tandem's like...
You don't know Tandem's yet. He wasn't there for that fireside convo.
Yeah. Well, I was referring more to the Sands thing. Like, depending on who you ask, that
By
might be a thing.
provincial theology, that's 50-50, yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on which camp you ask.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know if my little
That's
voice
me,
thing
it's
was
just an extension of the margin.
That is
Oh,
one
yeah,
interpretation
yeah,
of it.
Yeah.
That is one interpretation of it. And then others actually do think, from the way how Trajan and people describe it, it is another being, like a separate entity. Or something that tries to, like, imitate, like, a false idol. Again, it changes from theological, perspective to theological perspective. But that's fine.
Like
There's-
Chris was
there's
saying, she
difference.
doesn't know, but I'm going to assume it's a Fell God. It'd be easy.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Shut up. I know exactly who it is.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Delicious.
what an absurd notion that I have some idea. You're crazy.
You crazy, man. That's crazy.
Thank you for the evil laugh, Fred. I thank you. Thank you.
So, let's get into it, shall we?
Meanwhile, on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, God.
Previously on ABC, HBO, AMC's The Walking Dead.
Sorry.
And we need to get
We
Oscar
start-
some pants.
Yeah.
You need pants.
Boy
for
needs
your
some pants.
Who needs pants?
Acker has pants. I don't know. I think Acker has handed over his outfit decision to you guys because he has no fucking clue what's going on. He's like really confused because this is not his thing. Clearly, it's not his thing. So, I don't know. I'll ask you guys. What do you think Acker should wear?
What does he normally wear?
Absolutely
A
nothing.
loincloth.
Fancy loincloth.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
You think that's what he should wear? A fancy
Advanced
loincloth.
loincloth.
Yeah.
It still is torn and stuff, but has gold trimming now.
How about a
Yeah,
fancy
just-
like
just
Blood
toga
drawn on it too.
Yeah,
Toga.
just add like a little bow tie, it'll be complete.
right on the dick?
Again, it's up to you guys to decide how he dresses.
I think a nice like fancy toga would be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like a nice fabric, but with like
Mhm.
a nice pin on it. But they're kind of,
Oh, yeah.
you know, not restricted.
Any naysayers?
I mean, I can't think of a better outfit for a giant fucking troll. So
It still has some, wind going through the passage, but it's also much more covered than what he normally wears.
The passion.
should we give him some underoos?
His ass
Some
crack.
undies.
We should give him some underoos.
Yeah.
Abigail decides to leave that in Costello's hands.
Wise move.
So, that's what Acker's wearing. What about the rest of you? Now, I'm not gonna force anything about. I'm not gonna force all of you to, talk about it in excruciating detail. But you guys do all have to describe it to some degree, just so that the other people in the room, the people I operate on as, know what you look like.
Hiccups.
Because first impressions are everything, and contrary to what some people say, appearances do matter. Especially in a political room.
Maybe don't appear with the troll then.
I will roll thusly. On the bottom of roll 20 right now, left is Tandem, right is a Minis. 1, 2, 5. So, let's see. We will go in a counterclockwise order, which means I will be going leftward from the person, as opposed to right.
Oh, so does that mean I'm going first?
No, I roll. Congratulations,
Oh.
Sandra. You're the one that gets to start out.
Next up will be Roshin, which means
Ooh.
Wise is last.
Can I just say, look at the picture I drew? Because, I came prepared.
Is that you don't have any additional accessories, accoutrement?
Not particularly, besides that she's wearing, not like stiletto heels, but like pump heels, I suppose. I don't know, she doesn't want to wear stilettos because that would destroy her. Although that would look better. I don't know.
Not.
Yeah, she's not wearing stilettos,
Not
but
enough.
besides that, yeah. Okay, fine, she'll wear stiletto heels. Oh, she's so fancy.
Yeah.
I don't care. Alright. I think, you just put something for how Roshin may or may not be
I checked.
adorned.
Ooh,
Yeah, it doesn't really show it, but like some nice cufflinks to that, some flowing pants with nice dress shoes, and have his hair parted far from one side all the way over, with his beard trimmed up nice and neat,
not scraggly.
and braided and adorned, and rather nice bangles.
I think Roshin cleans up damn nice then. Considering his usual battle-ready attire and armor and stuff like that. Jackal and Hyde. Nah, Jackal's an operator from Rainbow Six, dude.
But look at his left hand. Something's going on there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we all know what you're wearing underneath, Tandem, but what about the rest of your attire?
Absolutely nothing.
He's wearing plain as possible black shoes that still can pass as fancy, and a pair of black trousers, full on black on. And wait, I have a thing.
He has a thing. Is it the thing we were just discussing?
A coat like this.
Oh.
A lot of black.
Yeah.
Listen adjacent.
Ooh.
It's going through a golf
And
face.
on the right hand side there is a ruby pin shaped the way of a sword.
Ooh.
On the the lapel, the cuff, not the cuff, the collar.
Yes.
Is that the only striking accessories Tandem is wearing?
He is wearing his like belt buckle underneath the coat. His sword sheathed, the punch dagger sheathed the way his swords were previously. So you would see the hilts of the punch dagger sticking out from one side. He's wearing them at his right hip.
Okay.
So there's two sheaths, one over the other.
So they're both on the same right side, right?
Yes.
Roger. Alright.
Yeah, he's probably trimmed his hair down extra short for the occasion. Done
Which
a
is
clean
impressive considering how short you usually keep it. It's a fresh cut. It's been... There is a purpose to why it's on this day for the soiree. It's because this is the end of the month, and you guys have officially been here as second waivers for a month. It's also to mark the end of the operation, but that happened like a week ago. But yeah, 1 month you guys have been here. 1 month since you guys have stepped off the ships. So yeah, maybe it's been a month since you got a haircut and stuff like that, so trim down a bit.
Yeah, tidied up his face. Clean shaven.
Prim and proper. Alright. Onto our resident lion-maned diviner, Emilius.
Okay, I have a picture.
Of course. You guys just cop out. Look at this picture.
No. So I'm wearing a banyan robe like this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. That's like Renaissance.
But yeah, my hair is loose.
It's pretty fitting.
Yeah, it's like super poofy and curly. Got on the fancy
Does
glasses.
he have the wig?
No, he's not.
He doesn't
wearing
need
it.
a wig, shut up!
That's
know,
over the
but
top
it's
of the head.
There's like, a couple little braids with ribbons and so on. And I got all my gold chains on.
You guys did get paid a considerable sum of platinum after the water temple.
Just think, a little bit gaudy, pretty. That's what he looks like.
It's not usually a term someone uses to describe themselves, but okay.
Yeah. Clean shaven. Though he does have a little sideburns that come down, but not super far. And just poofy curly hair and very scented. Just the dandiest dandy.
The dandy is dandy, fair enough. I would ask, do you bring your deck of cards? I'm assuming yes.
Of course, yeah. That's
Of
tucked
course.
inside.
Alright, fair enough. Tucked away, ready for any party tricks, we'll say.
Indeed.
Last, but certainly not least, you guys have your resident tiefling.
Hello. Alright, so I have a picture.
You drew yours, so it's acceptable for you to say, look at it. But at the same time, though, I'm not saying that it's acceptable. I don't like it.
What you're saying
That's why
is,
I don't like it for Sandra's either. So
what you're saying is, look at this photograph.
look at this one.
You do have Augustus, though, so that gives you points.
Yeah. And we're matching. He's going to be my date. It's going to be cute.
Don't say day. That sounds weird.
Well, what's the one that's like the person comes with you? It's
your +1.
Escort.
escort. That's it.
That could be worse.
Could it?
There are a lot of escorts in this game.
I like what
Oh,
you've
man.
done with the hair.
Oh yes, thank you. I traced it in The Sims.
At least you're honest.
As I did with the body, but it's fine. The dress I drew, sort of. Yeah, so it's like the purple bit's like lace, and then his actual dress bit's black, and then she's got like a little focus, and the amulet, the little love heart thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's got that on too.
That's
I'm
so
hoping that's
pretty.
allowed. Thank you. And then like a wee sort of chain she's found somewhere. She's sort of wrapped around her horn. And also she's got her usual little purple one that hangs on the other side. And yeah. Augustus has got his wee matching waistcoat on. And then she's just got her heels, because why not? She's probably going to die later on, but I'm the feeling of she's probably never dressed up in her life, so
We have healing
might as
potions,
well,
we're
right?
fine.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I might be walking out with
No, you
stumps.
don't. You don't got a
Feeling
private
party
party.
afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, I might leave the party
I was
with
gonna
stumps,
assassinate you guys
but-
here. There's no
Goddamn.
afterwards.
Shit, never mind.
But yeah, so it's just that. Yeah, she's going full out because she's never actually properly dressed up. So
Fair enough.
here we go. And a wee slip for her tail because otherwise it was probably going to end up flashing her knickers. So I was worried about that.
Again, the catch to me asking this is like there is a wrong answer for outfits. It's just a matter of how you want to portray yourself as your own PR agent. You know, if you want to be seen as a loose, indecent sort, you're free to, and then everyone will react as such. It's not the wrong answer if that's what you are actually attempting. I don't know why you would, but if that is what you're attempting to be like, then you would succeed very easily.
Nah, she's trying to class it up for once. So we'll see how well that goes.
Fair enough.
But yes,
Fair enough.
that is moi.
That
It's
is.
a wee attempt. Yes,
Moi.
it's a wee attempt at makeup, but not bad.
Don't worry, Abigail's got you covered.
There we go. She's probably going to end up doing the hair too, but we're fine. Just got a
Yeah, they're
little.
fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. Looking through one. Speaking of Abigail, Abigail is dressed in a relatively noble-esque manner. Tight sleeves to dress, corset, puffed up shoulders, stuff like that. I have a picture, but I'm not going to resort to your guys' dirty tactics by just saying, look at the picture.
I like looking at the photograph.
I know. And we described it, at least.
Alright, fine.
I wanted to provide a visual aid.
Fine there.
Exactly.
So she has something like that.
Oh, cute.
I guess.
Varric is dressed in more imperialistic era attire. He does still have the sash that Abigail made for him, tucked right there, flowing. Here's the beauty about suits. They haven't evolved terribly too much in comparison to dresses, which I find hilarious. But yeah. What's the term? Chevron coattails, got the sash, buttoned up. It's sort of like military blues, except it's not blue, it's black. White shirt, obviously no vest because he has a fucking sash on, which encompasses half his freaking gut area. He does have that sort of Italian style, shoulder cloak, cape. Dangles over. Also red.
Dashing.
And this is one of the times you guys will get to see Varric without a helmet for the whole evening.
So actually, I know what he looks like.
You know what he looks like.
Well,
You guys have seen
yes,
Varric without his
sometimes.
helmet.
Yeah. but
Does he just have
sometimes
the
he
worst tameline ever?
His entire
Luckily,
head
no,
is just
because
white.
keep in mind that he has his full gear on all the time.
So it's an
So he's-
even.
So it's even. It's consistent. You guys are accompanied by Atker, which you guys have described as having a toga. Good for you guys. Abigail did take an extra step to even make a laurel wreath for him.
That's just
Very
extra.
fancy.
That's fabulous.
It's cute.
You guys are also, well, technically not accompanied.
Unused.
Yes.
There it goes. I was gonna say, would it be too much? Because I think he's zealot barbarian of the god of nobles. Would it be too much to put that symbol somewhere on the toga? Or do you think that would just be sucking up a bit?
That's up to you guys to decide.
I think having a small thing somewhere on there, like a small.
Abigail
piece of
could
leather.
just have. She could give him a sash to go along with the toga.
I got you covered.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is the thing we're discussing.
Yes.
Bam.
So, if there's a moment before heading into
Plenty of moments.
the soiree before that we're all gathered, Tannen would take out a little box that he's got with him, and he'd turn towards Wise, and he'd say, "Wise, It is good to see you and everyone back in one piece to celebrate. I have made you a little something. I open the box, and in the box you see 7 pins, all shaped like swords. And the hilt of the sword is a ruby shard, the same ruby shards that was once the necklace in which you were trapped.
Oh, wow! Thank you.
There is one for you.
Thank you very much. I'll take it off. I'll put this on right now. Is it like a thing to sort of put in your...
Yeah, it's like a brooch, a pin for your...
Oh, okay.
You can put it clothing or whatever.
I'll pop it on my little dress bit just now.
Accessory.
Accessory, yes. I'll just pop it on like my little kind of top bit.
Yes,
Also, yes,
very important. Yes, very important detail. Roshan now has he's rocking a full-on beard.
Literally, it literally inspired us at one
Thanks to the
point.
belts of Dwarven kind, he now is rocking a full-on beard.
That's slowly
And then I'll
becomes
turn
evil.
to everyone in turn and give them an identical brooch. Brooch, whatever.
I just
Don't
like how
make
he
fun
says
of
it.
him.
I'm not making fun of him. I like how he says it.
I'll smite you.
Have you been to the UK, Garth? Have you?
No. Yes, actually, I went to
I was
Ireland
saying you
once.
have, technically. UK, not England, UK.
Yeah,
Oh, where did you go?
Either way.
Ireland. This is a conversation
Oh.
for a different time.
Ireland.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Just curious.
Well, Minnie is super grateful, pins it directly into the cravat, and will treasure it always.
It is commonly said that a piece of jewelry is more than decorative. It should mean something to the wearer. It should have a personal meaning, and I could think of no deeper personal meaning than this point of our history that we have shared. I made this thinking of how we have come together after Wise's disappearance. In my mind, that is where we stopped being a ragtag band of misfits and became a family of misfits.
Oh, wow.
So I want you to have this. A small token. And a reminder to us all. To always
It's a
stay
wonderful
vigilant.
thought.
And Varric, for you, there is one for you and Abigail as well. And one for Atgur.
Yes! It's immensely small in Acker's hands, I will say, like, in comparison.
It's like smaller than a toothpick for him.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, it would be for him, yeah.
And finally, Varric, this
Oh.
is also for you. And I take out the map that I made that keeps track of everyone.
Oh.
With this in your hand, you will never have to wonder where any of us are.
Map of drunks. He tucks it into his coat.
We're not all drunks, just three
It
of
is
us.
an appropriate name.
Also, it doesn't look up every drunk in like a mile vicinity or anything.
Fine, the chaperone's map.
Much more fitting.
Yeah, that's mostly what it's probably going to be used for.
The sequel. I mean, hey, you know.
Currently, it's accurate.
I see you guys look prim and proper. You guys turn to see who it is. It's Lena. She is dressed in basically the same gear you normally see her in, except it's queen. And this actually gets to the second point I want to ask. Weapons are allowed, but only to a certain extent. I already know the extent for Tandem. What about the rest of you?
You have the heart of the cards.
Yeah. Okay, Ugio.
A
I mean, I've
Minio.
got my.
Yes?
I've got my focus, so I should still be able to cast spells with that, right?
If as long as you have your spell book.
Oh shit, okay.
Whoops.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I've got nothing to put it in.
Can
Yeah.
put it in my vest.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
That gives some really weird imagery. It's like, imagine if like spies were to like go to like a gala and then shit goes down. One of them, instead of sliding a gun across the floor, he slides a fucking spellbook instead.
Which could be much more lethal.
I got you! Pages through a book.
Fireball!
Disintegrate, bitch! Pew! It's sort of like a gun. I imagine that
It's
scene from
fantasy
Fifth Element,
James
though,
Bond.
where the guy doesn't slide him the spellbook, he slides him two pool balls. Go watch
Yeah,
Fifth Element.
I'm gonna bring my spellbook too.
Oh, me.
How big are you guys' spellbooks? Because like if they're actually like just pocketbook size, then that's one thing. But if they're like the size of a tome, that's a much different thing.
Mine's like in between somewhere. It's like
Yeah.
thick but not humongous.
Is it college textbook, high school textbook, elementary school textbook?
No, mine's like a sort of A5 styled kind of notebook.
Mine's like a dictionary.
Okay.
That's a moderately
I mean,
thick boy.
technicality, Tandem does have the bag of holding, but bringing in the bag of holding is its own, like, yellow flag.
I
Yeah.
got a big old robe on. I can just strap it. It's in my sleeve.
A tablet, a spell tablet.
Spell tablet.
Yeah.
It's just fucking branded with an apple on it. This
So
is
imagine
the
my
spellbook.
Ah, yes, Sir Stephen Gates. Hello, my lord.
No, that's not Steve. That's
Stefano Gatus. Hello, my lord.
Mr.
The
Job.
pleasure is all
Parents of
mine, my
Apple.
lord. I was wondering about this year's Apple products, sir. Is your farm doing well?
The orchard's doing splendid. Anyways.
Anyways, getting back to it. Yeah, so Lena is here, dressed in cleaner, a bit more proper outfit, but it's basically the same, including her helmet. And unlike all of you, she is bringing a shotgun, because you can't pry that away from her. Accompanying her is your guys' house host, Ian Exorlet. Lord Exorlet, in technicality. And he's dressed in more finery than Lena, which is, you know,
Not hard to
that's
do.
not much of a statement. The thing is, Ian dresses pretty nobly on the regular, so this isn't a terribly political or fancy thing, you know, compared to like a royal gala or something like that. So he's not dressed up much more than he normally is, but you know, it's fancier. He has more accessories, adornments, gold chains amongst his attire, a sort of shawl, I guess, with a clasp that locks across his neck, stuff like that. And of course, his revolver, because he is a duelist. Is Roshan bringing any weapons? Just curious.
Big ol' axe. No.
Oh, is Roshan packing any heat? You're muted, by the way.
Sorry, my wife just gave me a task list. Oop.
That's fine.
Just whatever spell book he needs to hold.
Okay. Let's see. Abigail can shunt her weapon out of existence and bring it back in an instant, so that's... You want to talk about that? Varric is bringing a long sword and a revolver. Because he is trained in using it.
If we had some foresight to plan, I could have bonded with Roshan's axe and summon it should he need it.
You guys have had this invitation for like 48 hours, so you guys probably had enough time to do actual planning. Chat.
Yeah, Tandem would offer, and then it's up to Roshan to decide whether or not he wants to do it.
That's cool. I mean, worst case scenario, we can still do 6 damage a punch.
This is true.
Fist fight the nobles. Fist fight the nobles.
Yeah, we're
Which
gonna turn
brings
to-
us to a point. You guys are outside the Soiree's entrance in this. Technicality, it's a noble hall. It's a noble's hall. It's owned by them. But, you know, it's not an actual house. It is actually meant... it's a place meant for a public gathering. It's not like someone actually lives here. Or at least anyone that's allowed to live here. I don't know. I won't talk about squatters. But yeah, Ian and Lena give you all a once-over and are content with, you know, that you guys don't look like you're about to, I don't know, cause absolute hell and mayhem and havoc. Which is just say, you know, not much different. It's not the outfit that determines that. It's the people. I am not looking forward to this. That is good. People that look forward to politics are touched in the head. Maybe I give you all one last look. Any last questions?
Tatum shakes his head.
Like to cast Speak with Animal. I'm making it.
Smart.
Okay. I don't think there's that many animals around this place. It is like in the heart of Drip Fever's Baits. It's closer to City Hall than Ian's abode, but it's not like right next to City Hall. It's probably like a block away. Rewards will be all
Delicious.
No, that's accurate.
All I need is a couple birds with a good vantage point.
Noted.
Actually, I do have a question. Is there anyone in particular that we should avoid? She would have probably mentioned this, like, outside of earshot of the fucking place.
I imagine you guys had a talk. Oh.
Yep.
That was up.
Yep.
You guys had a talk. You guys sit down with Ian where he discusses with you guys, again, the protocol, procedure, and courtesies of dealing with nobles and such. That was probably yesterday. Probably last afternoon or last evening. During such time, he doesn't actually know who is attending. Like, in like full detail. He just knows like certain groups and such will be here. I'm afraid I can't say. I suppose if I were to give you a sort of filter, everyone in that room will, in some way, shape, or form, want to talk to you. Or at least have someone they know talk to you. You guys did just help save the town, after all. But, make no mistake, in the long term, we, and he gestures to all of you, including him and Lena, are all beholden to them much more than they are beholden to us. So, all of you try your best not to step on too many toes.
I'll try.
And if you decide to step on some toes, you better start sucking up to other people to compensate back. The gentleman will bow before his emperor Emir.
I never.
Yeah, that guy. You know, he was a bit snooty, but I bowed to not get him in trouble.
Nah.
Yeah, that guy's homie. Don't bully him.
He's not paid enough to deal with my bullshit, so I'm gonna make sure it's some bullshit. Well, that's good information to know at the very least.
If there's nothing else, Ian grabs one of the door handles and Lena grabs the other one. Let's get you in there then. They open up the door. Don't at me on hydraulic door noises. Oh, don't at me.
But it's his
Not gonna deal
favorite
with it.
pastime.